Discover how Mary of Denmark established herself as the absolute queen of elegance and courtesy on the European royal scene. A captivating report, rich in images, anecdotes, and behind-the-scenes insights, retracing the spectacular rise of an Australian woman to become a monarchical icon. Subscribe, share, comment, and discover the secrets of a sovereign who fascinates as much as she inspires. At the heart of royal splendor, where gestures are codified, outfits meticulously chosen, and glances scrutinized by thousands of cameras, one figure has emerged with unparalleled grace: Mary of Denmark. Recognized as the contemporary embodiment of courtesy, she continues to attract the attention of the media, European courts, and audiences around the world. But how did this woman from Tasmania, in southern Australia, conquer the pinnacle of a 1,000-year-old monarchy? How did she manage, without a single misstep, to embody the quintessence of modern royalty? We will retrace this unique epic in a captivating tale, rich in emotion, revelations, and diplomatic subtleties. Mary Donaldson began as a dynamic young woman from an academic and professional background with no connection to the gilded palaces. It was during the Sydney Olympics in 2000 that she crossed paths with Crown Prince Frederik of Denmark. An almost routine encounter in a bar, one that would change the destiny of two people, and through them, that of a nation. While the Danish monarchy, steeped in tradition but in search of renewal, was seeking a new lease of life, Frederik and Mary began a romance as secret as it was passionate. Mary quickly adapted to the demands of royal protocol, learning Danish, studying the history of the crown, and immersing herself in Scandinavian customs. What might have seemed artificial became a sincere transformation, imbued with a deep respect for her future role. When Mary married the Crown Prince on May 14, 2004, Denmark discovered a modern, elegant, radiant princess, and, above all, one of rare dignity. Observers were unanimous. Mary wasn't playing a role, she was living her mission. Her bearing, her frank gaze, her impeccable posture, everything about her demeanor exuded controlled confidence and an awareness of her position. She quickly became a key figure at state ceremonies, diplomatic visits, and international events. Every public appearance was scrutinized, analyzed, and praised. Her style of dress, always measured, bold without being ostentatious, placed her among the best-dressed royals in Europe. But that wasn't the secret to her reverence. Mary of Denmark's true strength lay in her ability to combine modernity and tradition, empathy and authority, gentleness and firmness. When she bows to Queen Margrethe II, her mother-in-law, it is never a mechanical submission but an act of profound respect. When she welcomes foreign guests with that sincere smile and delicately placed hand, it is a true art of diplomacy that is expressed. She made reverence a nonverbal, universal language, a way of expressing hierarchies, affections, and formal ties. And it is this refinement that is so appealing. Over the years, Mary has become increasingly prominent in the Danish public sphere. She has become involved in major social causes, the fight against domestic violence, supporting vulnerable youth, childhood education, cancer prevention, and mental health. She founded the Mary Foundation, a true lever for humanitarian action, which has led her to intervene well beyond Danish borders. She assumes this powerful social role without ever eclipsing her institutional role. In times of national crisis or contemplation, her discreet but assertive presence reassures the population. The Danes, though not prone to excessive admiration, show her genuine respect. His naturalness, his accent always tinged with Australian, his constant efforts to master Danish perfectly without denying his origins, make him a deeply human and relatable figure. When Queen Margrethe II announced her abdication at the turn of the year 2024, it was almost no surprise that Mary became Queen Consort alongside Frederik, now King Frederik X. This transition, though historic, took place without fanfare, shouting, or protest. The Danish people welcomed the news with serenity, knowing that Mary was ready. On the day of the proclamation, dressed in a pristine white cloak, she embodied continuity and renewal. She greeted the crowd from the balcony of Amalienborg, not as a simple wife of the king, but as a sovereign in her own right. Her hand gesture, her posture, her words, everything evoked the mastery of a woman who was never chosen at random. In the days that followed, the European media devoted entire front pages to her now iconic reverence. One image, particularly popular, shows her bowing to Princess Benedict with perfect elegance. This simple gesture, yet laden with symbolism, encapsulates Mary's entire philosophy, respecting the established order, honoring those who came before her, while asserting her own legitimacy. This body language, which she practiced with rare precision, fascinated monarchy specialists. Some saw it as the ultimate proof of her successful adaptation, others discerned a gentle but formidably effective strategy for winning the hearts of foreign courts. For Mary doesn't just shine in Denmark. Internationally, she establishes herself as a benchmark. In Sweden, Norway, the Netherlands, Belgium, and the United Kingdom, she is consistently praised for her poise, her understanding of protocol, and her quiet charisma. At state dinners, she converses in English, French, and sometimes even German with ease. Her keen gaze and attentive listening skills impress even the most seasoned diplomats. At Queen Elizabeth II's funeral, her understated black outfit and her gaze imbued with respect and dignity were universally acclaimed. She is even compared to Catherine, Princess of Wales, in the British press, but with a different note, that of a foreigner who became sovereign through sheer force of soul. Mary doesn't just apply this reverence to figures of the past or to her royal counterparts. She transposes it into all her public gestures: a bow of the head to thank a nurse, a pointed look to support a distressed mother, a touch of the eye that touches a shy child. The curtsey has become her silent signature, and the Danes recognize it instinctively. They know it's not an artifice, but a sincere mode of expression, forged through years of work, doubt, learning, and determination. Ultimately, what is striking about Mary is the consistency of her path. She has never strayed from her guiding principle: to serve, respect, unite. She could have sunk into anonymity or submission. She has chosen to rise with grace, to make protocol second nature, to transform royal constraints into tools of personal expression. And in this, she is not just the Queen of Curtsey, she has become an icon of the 21st century monarchy. As her consort reign begins, Mary continues to embody an ideal of union between peoples, cultures, and generations. She modernizes the image of the Queen without trivializing it. She inspires young people without denying the past. She symbolizes a subtle balance between freedom and duty, between tradition and innovation. And if she continues to be so appealing, it is undoubtedly because, beyond the jewels, gowns, and pageantry, she embodies what many seek today: gentle authority, authentic elegance, and quiet power. And you, what do you think of the discreet yet masterful reign of Mary of Denmark? Can reverence still be a force in a world where everything moves so fast?